gathered a variety of strange evidence and experiences, from wood knocks inside a bamboo grove. We're about to go into the bamboo grove.
Dude.
And thermal hits. Oh my god. To strange audio.
It's your coyote's answer now. Whatever that was, it just set the coyotes off like a motherfucker.
That's super close. Joe?
Whatever that was, just set the coyotes off.
Oh my god.
Whatever that first thing was,
They're close too. I'm unzipping. Okay.
Whatever that was before set those coyotes off.
Really kicking that.
It was like, whoa.
What? And bizarre prints. Prints in the mud down here.
For visual representation, that is my size 12 next to them.
Hang on, let me get my... These are little! Which leads to the question, what does the Grove have in store for us today?
Talk to me. Bruh.
Pine forest they're so dark. And the terrain in this particular one is very weird. You've got all of these mountains and it seems like there's these areas of just swamp back here. I've never really seen a pine swamp before, but back here it's definitely the case. So we have to be kind of careful as we move through back here because there's these huge, deep, just gullies full of water. So it's a very weird terrain, but it's dark and something can easily conceal itself in this really, really dark, dense pine forest. So we're gonna go explore this just a bit and see if anything's kind of dwelling back here. I'm not really sure if I want to investigate a pine forest like this at night. I think I'm a little wary about doing that because a lot of these areas, everything kind of looks the same, and you don't really know which way you're going. You can get turned around so easily back here, and it's so dense and so dark. It's hard to find landmarks when you're going through here because everything is just so similar. Except you've got this right here. I haven't really seen a lot of tree beds that are these pines like this. So I guess that would be one of our little landmarks we could possibly use if we get back here. But my concern is getting turned around back here. Because the deeper you go, you are not going to know which way is the way out. You can easily turn around.
Rain.
There's another high risk situation at night is you really can't see these giant holes here where these trees were. You cannot see these at all. That is a guaranteed leg breaker. That's no good.
Damn it. Fine. Whoa. Right in the thicket too. Right. Give me a hand. Look at my foot next to this thing. That's crazy.
I don't know if it's, we're gonna have to try to get it onto your phone.
Yeah, I'll get some photos.
That's perfect. That's some print that you can get. Let's dig up.
In pine needles, yeah. Yeah, that's
Wow. I'm sort of upset myself here. What's my size plug? Wow. Wow. Those pine needles are mashed down into the ground.
This is fantastic. This thing is all the way up here. Do you have a tape measure? I'm gonna take some photos. Some photos of this. If you're getting out, tape measure. This is absolutely fantastic. And right here, by what looks like a thicket. Now in this area, we found several things that appear to be, the only thing you can describe them as is they look like nests, they look like hunting blinds, they look like something that's been kind of piled up and constructed with the intention to conceal
last time we were out there, it got almost and there was something peeking from behind a tree. And when we got to the location where that thing that was giving off that heat and peeking out from behind that tree was, we got there and we found just piles and piles of broken off limbs just shoved together, and it looks like it created what can only be described as a hunting line.
I got you. I got you. Hang on. I don't see it now. I got it. Pulling out my thermal. What?
You filming?
Yeah. Hey, you got ice on. You see it?
I can't see it on the map.
I'm recording. I'm getting really big. I'm getting red hot. On the other side of that floor. I'm looking at it right now. You see it? You see my lights on? It's like behind the
I'm
tree.
not seeing it.
It's like it went behind the tree.
Yeah, I just saw it.
It just went behind. Oh my god. Shut up. It's coming this way.
Give me a flashlight. What did you see?
It moved from behind a tree and then went back. I'm going that way. Keep my flashlight.
Take your flashlight. Take it. Good. What do you got? Is it gone?
I don't know where it's at. It's gone. I'm trying to...
It was right here. It was up here.
Are you looking at all the... It's broken down.
It was right here. It was right here. It was right here. Just a second, recording.
Another place to hide and look. Are you seeing all this right here? This is like it's like a little wall of branches.
That's what it was. That's exactly where it was. It was right here.
You're in a little hole.
It was right here. It was right here. I saw it.
So it seems like something is going on in this area in several locations. Now that area was miles from here, but that doesn't mean that this area is not having the same activity that's happening over there. It seems like it's just happening all over this forest. That deep within these woods, there are these areas where whatever is out here is putting all this stuff together and possibly concealing itself. Get a little bit of this here. Alright, so,
I'll get you doing this as well. This cam, I don't know this cam.
alright, so heel and toe, we're looking at 16.5 inches across the heel itself. At the widest point, we're looking at 5 inches at the center, where it seems like it has some sort of break in the center. That is about 5 inches. And at the widest part, the fall of the foot, straight up front, we're looking at 8 inches. 8 inches wide in the front of the foot. That's crazy, right? Like, that's crazy.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go ahead and send a message on the inReach Mini just because we're starting to go into this pine forest a lot deeper than I expected. And I have no idea if we get too far in here which way we're gonna go. So I need to kind of make sure that we're staying in touch with those back homes in case anything happens out here. But obviously something's out here, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and send a message on that. We'll check out this thicket right here and see if there's any kind of indication that something may be using this, like we found things using those other areas that are similar to it. Yeah, let's go check out this thicket.
Probably a couple days old. Simply made before the rain. There's a lot of
Yeah, a lot of dirt fish all down here depression. They're about the same size. Over there, we've got one of both around. Yeah, let's get into this.
Dude, what the fuck?
It's all kind of cleared away here in this area. There's been, now I know there was a lot of rain, and then we had like a wash of it. I think there's been a lot of friction on the ground. You know, around this way. Look, you've got like a trail, something's moving like this. Wow. So, interesting back here. You can see how something can get in here. Easily. This is all worn down back here.
yeah, that's
Check
matched
this
down
out. Something can easily get in here and use this as a theoretical like hunting line, right? Look at the bark on this tree scratched off. It's pretty cool. Alright, this is just, you keep finding the same stuff over and over, you know. Let's keep going.
Yeah, we definitely need to get out here after. Not after a rainstorm.
Yeah, I mean, there's different advantages for different times coming out here. Sometimes the rainstorms can wash stuff away. Sometimes they will make the ground insanely moist, so if there's something around, they'll leave better footprints than before. So it all depends on, you know, what you're looking for. But different times of day, different weather situations give you different disadvantages and advantages. So the best thing to do is just consistently keep going out, no matter what time of year it is, no matter what time of day it is. Just keep going out, and you'll have different pros and cons for any time of day or any time of year or any weather. I can tell something's been moving around here. Eating out game trails. I'm noticing about this area is there's not as many vent roofs as the other areas we've explored. We found that one over there, but there's just not as many. We're still finding some good stuff. We're still finding these game trails, these large game trails, this blind area, this thicket print. So it's just interesting what areas seem like they get marked in the
Still, it's not as overwhelming as it is in the other. That one is could very likely just be a natural vent.
Yeah.
The other area is just
So what have we got to do somewhere?
it's probably natural.
That's what we see today. In this particular area. That ain't gonna help. That's a big point. Alright, so we got another kind of thicket area here. Let's look around here and see if we see anything kind of out of the ordinary or anything that kind of stands out to us. These thickets seem to be kind of just spaced throughout this forest. It seems like every time we come upon one, there's something going on. Something cool for you. Sure. You can see right here. Now you better. Don't fall in the hole. You can see sweet
Yeah, there's a trail through there.
a little tunnel. And the leaves are really just beaten down. Now this could be game, it could be deer, anything like that. So, it's just awful odd that we have these heavy trails, consistently worn down trails right in the thicket.
Well, deer will get down thickets as well, but that wasn't a deer print.
No. Well, look at that. Look at the little. Look, see here. Found a little soft right there. I'm not seeing anything. There's a fire over here.
Yeah, we look at this spot right here. This is a perfect place to bed down.
Yeah.
You're surrounded on all sides by this.
There's a little opening in the middle over here. Right, GPS running, right?
Yes. Why?
I'm not exactly sure on our orientation of the forest right now.
Yeah.
and I get by the landmark, so I forgot.
Landmarks here.
I am up. Yeah, I'm gonna go now.
You got anything? One second, I'm coming your way. I'll work my way through. Oh, it was 4-6.
5-2. Take on here. I don't know. Suggestive, but it's not anything. Close. Right.
Lots of cords back through here. Second. Sometimes this will get. I can't tell. So looking at it like this, almost looks like a print. It's got a raised section in the middle, all the way across. I can't tell. It's inconclusive, but it's odd. It's not as clearly defined as that other one we looked at, so. So what is this?
He was like going back and forth for a second. What was the freaking ball?
We gotta have that wrench. I got what I'm supposed to say. Whatever it was, the crow started right afterwards. And they were going back and forth. Strangest thing.
It's like, that's what it sounds like.
Almost like a spring sound to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird as hell. Oh, it's Paladins.
There's a piece of quartz right here.
Real quick, that's a piece of quartz that's on.
On top of everything, yeah. Yeah.
It is. And it's a little bit.
Standing up,
There's tons of quartz back there.
I don't know.
Tons of it.
I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't even know how people can look for it.
Whatever it was, it made that noise. And
There's fur right here. Patch of fur. Long white fur. Where the heck is that from? A chunk of fur on the deer. What are you gonna do? Keep going this way?
It just like maybe a couple hundred yards. But it was, it made that first sound when the crows started going crazy.
Yeah.
And then it was going back and forth with the crows, man. Was that another bird or something?
I don't think a bird made that kind of noise. That was very strange. That was very
It
strange.
just didn't sound like biological.
I know, that was very I don't know, I tend
The
to,
crows like went back and forth with it and the crows took off.
yeah, I tend to trust the judgment of crows. Coming up on
What's that?
people coming up on where we heard that crying noise. We heard where you found those eggs and stuff. Yeah, that's what we're coming up on. What's that? Looks like there's like a beam of light coming under this. Alright, let's go over this way. I think that's where we are. Let me see if I can figure that out. It's that really good direction. That's lamb's ear.
It's lamb's ear.
Yeah, that's lamb's ear. I have no idea what made that sound. I mean, there's nothing down here. And there's no like bodies of water. It almost had a frog quality to it in a way, but it was so loud and sounded huge. But there's nothing down there, and there's no little bodies of water or anything. So, I mean, we're gonna keep on our original plan. We're gonna go back down to where we found those tiny little footprints along the water's edge and see if there's anything new out there or if there's any more evidence of anything going on out there. I'm wondering if we'll see more footprints, fresh footprints out there. So we're gonna make that haul that direction and see if we can get there before it gets too dark.
What's crazy is unless you're facing me, it's kind of hard to tell that you're there because the bases of all these trees are black.
Yeah.
It'd be very easy to overlook like a figure standing still over here.
Yeah, you don't notice me until I turn around because I'm so pale.
Yeah, exactly. that, so we've got bits of fern,
You got more over here.
got bone.
What is this? Something gray. Possibly be a skunk or something. Yeah, it really got ripped up right here. I mean, it really got ripped up right here. Look at it, see if there's any other indications. Is that a part? Boy, this is a killing field, isn't it? It's scary.
What?
Rain.
Hold that real quick.
Yep.
We need to move back to these pines, so at least get under some cover.
So the rain is starting up right now. We're actually headed to go check out those prints, that area where we got those prints, but we're gonna have to get under some cover under these pine trees and see if we can set up for the rain. So hopefully we can keep doing this. If not, this might be the end. We'll see. We'll see how bad this storm is. All right. Oh. Now we're using the thicket.
Alright. We had to dip in and change into our wet weather gear.
Yeah.
Get the main camera packed away and try to weatherproof one of these GoPros.
Yeah, it looks like the, it's not green for now, but we looked at the radar earlier, and we're gonna have a major storm roll right in here not too long from now. So we're gonna try to get up to where we saw those prints on the shoreline. But it got darker a lot quicker than we expected. Probably because that storm is moving in and bringing tons of cloud coverage. So we're trying to hustle to get to that location right now. We have to take a little time to waterproof everything, get our rain jackets on, because it is going to come a downpour, and I'm worried we're going to get caught in the middle of that. What's the value there? This is exactly the area where we found prints before.
Could have been a print before the last storm. That's footprint shaped.
Yeah.
And it's big and it's the same general shape as that one we found just through that thicket earlier.
Where's this one? Look at this. You're here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, that is. Give me some light over here real quick. You can see the heel going up into the toes right there. All right.
Got something here.
Yeah.
Can't tell.
You can see toe marks in the end of that. Smaller.
Yes.
Go.
That looks like toe marks, doesn't it?
Move you right away a little bit, wash it out. Yeah.
It's like a super highway through here. That's like the only area where there's like a huge patch of mud.
Oh, wow. Move your light away from it. That's big. Wow. Hold on. There's all sorts of depressions in the ground out here. They don't look like pigs moving around, but
Right by your pyramid structure.
This was not this tore up last time we were here. I'm having a hard time walking through here right now.
Dig it out over here. This looks like it's a little more wild than what we found initially. Shoot.
Here.
Right here. There. Right. Water really high?
Over here, we overshot it a little bit.
The water's up way.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go to this little patch of sand right here. This is straight. What's that?
Everything under the water that we looked at.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anything on this first. Oh. You come down this way, take your back off. Oh God! Oh shit!
You okay?
Look how I just fell. Come into my knee right here. I need you to come here and grab this from me.
Alright.
No, just stay there. Stay there. Stay there. No, stay there. I went in to my knee. Slid right there.
I see that. Alright.
Is your ankle okay?
I didn't think I was able to get out.
I know. Yeah, your leg went right down to that hole.
Camera.
Damn it.
Yeah. Skin was raw through there.
There's something right here. We fell. here. From what I can tell.
Water's way up. Yeah, it looks like
And the water's really up. All the fish are gone.
Yeah. Everything that was.
everything we saw is completely gone. Yep.
Damn it.
Hey, at least we know.
Busted butt all the way down here for nothing, but yeah, the water's higher.
At least we know.
Are you serious?
And you know, there might be fresh ones, so.
Deer.
Yeah.
It's all deer over here.